What's up, guys? My name's TheSimYin. My name is Yin. I play simulation games. Did you see what I did there? Okay, guys, we have some tea that we need to talk about, so go ahead and grab whatever you need to grab, because for the next 10 minutes, we have some tea that needs to be spilled, okay? Anyway, guys, so you all remember when The Sims took to Twitter, and they were, like, teasing us about these upcoming packs, and then later on, they did drop saying that there was 2 kits and 1 game pack coming, and everybody was so excited about this whole thing, because everybody was like, oh my gosh, what's going to be going on? And then we did get this moon werewolf, on the TV screen, and then we also got this like back alley kind of vibe towards the end. Everybody was like, oh my god, are we getting a new world? And then the first thing everyone thought of was werewolves. Like the first thing everyone thought. Everyone was like, werewolves, 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 werewolves. We are getting werewolves. Now, again with the kits, I do remember like everybody was pretty excited about that, but you can even see it in here with the screen. It specifically has like this werewolf type of vibe, and of course it's still a full moon. Now the Sims also took to Twitter to release the other kit that they were saying like Moonlight Chic. Now if you guys look in the back, you guys can still see the full moon vibes. So obviously these kits were about nightlife and things that were going on at night. There was a lot of things that were going into this, and a lot of people were like, we're not so sure. Now, if you guys go into the artwork, I know a lot of them were saying, like, calling all night owls. And, they're just basically hinting here and there, night, night, night. So everybody was just getting even more gassed up, saying, like, oh my gosh, we are about to get werewolves. Now, a lot of people had a little mixed feelings about the Moonlight kit because, they were catering to just feminine creative sim. And, as usual, the males got left out, and that's just not okay in my book. I think that they should have a kit solely focused on menswear because we don't actually have that in the game. And then another thing was like with the whole campers kit. This is probably one of the most successful kits out there right now. And then all of a sudden, Sim Guru Frost, okay, not just him, but a couple of them were just dropping stuff word from word of like, well, not word from word, more like these hieroglyphics kind of vibes and people trying to see what it all means. Now, I do know a lot of people are just very like, okay, what does this mean? So we all know it's like, it was consistent. Like, I mean, all the Sim Gurus kind of did it at the same time. Like, they were all just dropping these different kinds of hints. And guys, in my personal opinion, I think this was kind of smart because, but then again, I'm also a little nervous because this is exactly how my wedding stories kind of started off. And I'll get to what I mean by that in a second, which is why it's making me also a little bit nervous. Now, you guys have already probably seen this on multiple other channels talking about this, saying, they basically dissected everything and about like what's it actually called and all that stuff. So we have Welcome to Moonwood Mill, a territory marking log. Where did all the frogs come from? There are mooncasters here. I survived the century conflict. Forgive me, my dear Evelina. And then, of course, later on, we'll get to the new one that actually just dropped, saying 10 parts Wolfbane to 3 parts Moon Petal. Now, I do think Realm of Magic has a lot to do with this whole pack. I do think it's going to be maybe like a cousin pack kind of vibe, and I'm actually really here for it. I'm just a little bit nervous because, there's a lot to uphold with this whole thing. I do think it's exciting knowing that a lot of people are excited about this because it's been a while since we've actually been truly excited about kits that were coming. So which also makes me a little bit nervous as to like, will they live up to the expectations that we're throwing at them? Because again, guys, we do this all the time where we get ourselves hyped up, we get something delivered, and then it just isn't exactly what we wanted. So that's the only thing I'm getting a little nervous about, but people are excited, guys. People are talking about this. People are like, okay, this is it. We're going to get werewolves. I mean, it's about damn time. And, I have mixed emotions. Someone did say Wolfbane is a pretty flower that's basically just garlic for werewolves. So, I mean, at this point, I think we're all like 99.9% confirmed, sure that, I mean, guys, it's going to be a werewolf pack. And if it's not, I mean, damn, the whole Sims 4 community just went way left and we got our hopes up again. So, again, this is like one of the most recent ones where they found, and of course, this is the one where it said 10 parts Wolfbane to 3-part Moon Petal. And of course, people were digging their dirt, guys. People were like breaking down how they were able to find, like, okay, look, maybe this symbol means this symbol and this symbol. Like, people were breaking it down. And I mean, do you guys blame them? I don't blame them at all. So I think it's really cool that people are like actually getting into this because, again, like I said, it's been a very, very long time time since people were excited about a new game pack. Because keep in mind, the last game pack we had was my wedding stories, and we all know that that didn't end too well. There was a lot of bugs and issues and things broken into the game, and honestly, it was so bad it even broke base game. Like, that's how bad the pack was. So I think there's a lot of things that are being like, I don't know, guys, it might be too much expectation. But then again, The Sims did also take to Twitter that's saying that they have a new laundry list out, and we've got you covered for the rock. We got you covered from Rocket builds to refusing a good nap in local bushes. Check out the top reported community concerns we aim to resolve in the next patch. Now, my thing is, I do think that they ended up doing this whole new update and patch is because, of course, the new game pack is coming. So I have a feeling that the game pack is either going to drop. Well, by the time you guys are seeing this, you guys are seeing this on, what, a Wednesday? So I think the trailer is going to drop on Thursday, and then maybe, like, next Tuesday, it'll be released, or somewhat kind of trailer coming out. I don't know. But as far as I know, I do think a lot of this has to do with getting the game pack ready for release, because we do know it's going to be coming in June. And it's pretty much guaranteed, of course, from, you know, the earlier trailer that we did get. Now, it does include problems playing Sims 4 on the MacBook, building a rocket, can't add level for some houses, napping in bushes, causing routing failure. You know, just little things here and there that, honestly, things that should have been, of course, checked before coming out. But now they're actually doing that. I did also go to the EA website, and I did notice that they finally added Chic Nights Out and Cozy Nights In with the Little Campers kit and the Moonlight Chic kit pack, and then they have Go Wild with a question mark still, and it says it's coming soon. So I do believe that if not this week, for sure next week, they're going to announce or release some kind of like hint. I do like the new artwork that they did on the website because they are promoting this. But now, guys, I really want to talk about it. What do you guys think of this whole thing? Do you guys think that this is something that's going to end up, you know, being a pack that we all, you know, wanted from the get-go? Or do you guys think it's going to be one big disappointment? Because like I said, for my wedding stories pack, we have all these expectations and we're always really excited. And what if the Sims 4 is just laughing at us and they're going to go so sideways, and next thing you know, it's not even a werewolf pack? That could happen, and I think we all need to be prepared for that, because you guys are acting like they actually deliver what we want to see. And, you know, I don't know. I feel like they've heard us a bunch of times when we said that we wanted more things in this kind of realm. And we finally are getting it. But, like, we don't know for sure. But I do think this is going to go hand in hand with Realm of Magic. And I'm actually a little bit excited about that. I wonder if, like, the spellcasters are going to have something to do with werewolves. Or, like, maybe can you cast a spell and put someone into a werewolf, turn someone into a werewolf? Or maybe the vampire pack will maybe, you know, all of those things combined will it be. And I also really excited. I really hope we have fairies in this pack. But again, guys, this is all speculation. This is all honestly just in the air, because I don't think anybody really knows what to expect or what is going to be going on. Now, you guys, let me know down below in the comments what you guys actually think about this. I know a lot of people were talking about it, and someone was like, I think Mooncasters might be a dark version of Spellcasters, and that they might be responsible for turning Sims into werewolves. Or the Mooncasters are able to cast spells and shapeshift into wolves. Someone else said, I thought for sure it would be werewolves, but now I'm so confused. It might be werewolves and then other supernatural mix. So there's like a bunch of things here and there that people are saying. Again, nobody really knows for sure. Someone also even mentioned if we only get one occult, I'm like, someone like is going to be annoyed that for some reason we're getting werewolves before fairies. I don't know. Someone also mentioned that the cottage living dropped a bunch of hints at fairies. I don't remember that, but you guys let me know down below in the comments if I have missed that. But I would love for fairies to finally be into this game. And I think this is something that should have been, of course, along with Realm of Magic. I think werewolves would have fit perfectly into this whole thing. And that was the perfect time to honestly showcase werewolves. But of course, you guys know, like, you know, EA and Maxis, and, you know, they're money hungry, so they like to do everything as separate as possible. I mean, just look at the kits, for example. We have 13 kits that could have very well been all into the either game packs, updated pack refreshes, or just in general, just should have been in one of the packs that have already came out. But, you know, that's my opinion. We're not going to even get into that because that's a whole other story. But there's a lot of things that I can just go on and on about when it comes down to certain qualities that I think that The Sims 4 should, you know, go by. But I guess at the end of the day, we'll just, you know, we got to take it by ear and see what happens. But who knows, guys? What do you guys think is going to go on? What do you guys think? Because someone also mentioned that there was like patterns going on with like Dream Home Decorator. We saw Farm Tent. Next pack was Cottage Living. Wedding Arch Item. Next was My Wedding Stories. So people are saying like the next pack maybe has something to do with hieroglyphics. And honestly, it's not far-fetched to not think that. But it's also like, let's lower our expectations, guys, because I think that we're just getting a little too excited. And I know I sound like a hater, and I know I sound angry and all that stuff. But guys, I love The Sims. I keep telling you guys that all the time. I'm just saying, I think that we should lower our expectations just a little bit, because we do get overhyped all the time and we get let down sometimes. And I think we need to understand that, like, look, you know, we know what The Sims 4 has delivered, and we know what they can deliver if they really wanted to, but we also know, you know, it's just like little things like that. I also think the little campers kit could have definitely been a game pack. Oh my god, that would have been so good, because I mean, as you guys know, they actually delivered with that one kit. I have a video on that, so that's gonna be a whole nother video for like later on this week. But anyway, guys, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think, and are you guys excited? Or do you guys think it is werewolves? Let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.